I finally started the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J Maas, and I think it is one of the best book series I've ever read in my life. But it took me 4 months. 4 months to make it through the first book. So if you've been on the fence about reading the first book, if you've DNF'd, if you've thought that it wasn't for you, watch the spoiler-free review. Throne of Glass is a fantasy book about a 16-year-old assassin pulled from the slave mines to fight for her freedom in an assassin competition. So like the coolest plot ever. And I think the reason that I couldn't get into it at first is because it's the year of our Lord's 2026 and I'm in my early 30s and I've seen every edit imaginable from the whole series from people who read this for over a decade about how emotional and intense and phenomenal the series is. And then I picked up the book and was like, this book written 14 years ago by a 16-year-old girl, this isn't for me. I'm not 16. I think the writing here can be a bit kiddish. I think the crushes are a bit childish. Blah, 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 blah. This is one of the best books you've ever read. And then I picked it back up 3 months later and I made it past chapter 2. And I was like, oh, this is one of the best books you've ever read. And then I finished the book and I was like, oh, this might be one of the best books I've ever read. And then I made it to Crown of Midnight and Queen of Shadows. And I kept going and said, hey, this is one of the best series I have ever read. And it'll do the same to you. It will haunt you. It'll stick with you. You will think about this book more often than you care to admit. You will think about it almost every single day. The series is unbelievable. But this video is not to talk about the whole series. This video is to talk about the OG, book 1, Throne of Glass. 4.5 out of 5 stars for me. 5 stars for the whole series. Fantasy, world building, action, darkness, violence, romance, an absolute must if you've somehow made it this far like I did without reading the series. This is just a short review for Reels and Shorts, and if you want my full review on YouTube, link in bio.